Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Today I wanted to talk about some info dumped in Batgirl's Bensday episode 72 about the next concept ships and a few other points, as well as an update about what I'm doing over the next few weeks. I'm kind of putting a quick vlog effectively at the bottom of here. In Bensday 72, Ben Lesnick talked about a few things. 3.0 is a big evolutionary step for the game, but it's still in alpha. It does represent some tangible gameplay, but again, the game is still in alpha and is far beyond from what would be an actual game. There is cultural tension between Earth and Terra in-game. We will be getting the Prospector in-game soon, as well as some other mining ships in the future too. The whole 300 series is getting a rework in a similar vein to that of the Aurora, bringing it up to Item 2.0 standard, getting some damage states added kind of to the current standard of damage states, as well as optimizing it visually too. There should be some videos and forms of tutorials for 3.0 that they are working on as well for when 3.0 comes out. They are working on a physical copy of Jump Point 3.0, their kind of subscriber magazine, a compilation of that. And they are even looking at doing Hyper Vanguard Force as an arcade machine, as hanger flare and that sort of stuff, and possibly having cool functional like arcade machines in the future too, maybe. There isn't plans for Asperia reproductions of the Vandal Stinger, like a sale for that at the moment. I do believe that's also true of the rest of the Vandal ships currently too. They're not planning to do those Asperia reproductions for any other ones other than the ones that they already have, but we will have to see what the future brings. The big thing that Ben kind of talked about, though, was concept ships for this year, and a little bit of speculation is involved here from my part, but it's not much of a stretch. He said that there will be some coming concepts, 3 in the near term, an alien race one. We can assume that's the new Banu one, unless there's another alien ship straight after the new Banu one pegged to be released soon too. A military one, we can assume that is the Aegis Eclipse that people are talking about, it being a Super Saber. Others are saying it might be an E-War ship or even an interdiction generator. We're going to have to wait and see exactly what the future holds for the Aegis Eclipse there. And a larger civilian ship, he mentioned. Now, this is almost certainly the 600 series, which has been described as a holiday VIP sleek luxury craft, and is part of Origin's Elite series. And that would wrap up basically the Wave 5 concept ships, as well as those that were effectively on the whiteboard leak as well. He also mentioned more ships for the latter half of the year focused on civilian and industry roles. Now, obviously, this is going to be much more important with 3.0 coming out. This is going to excite and hype people to purchase some of these ships, maybe. So concept ships for the later part of the year, miners, salvagers, and industry-based ships. If you're interested in dedicated military ships, the next 3 months is a good time to purchase a ship. After that, into the latter half of the year, that's going to be more focused on civilian. And remember, you don't need to purchase any of these ships. You just need a game package for $45 and everything else is obtainable in-game. And even at this stage before the game's released, you can rent ships with Rec. You'll get ships via being a subscriber. If you wanted to be a subscriber, get ships to test. And you will occasionally get ships to test on free flight weeks and that sort of stuff as well. I think a lot of us are excited about tangible gameplay from non-dedicated combat ships, like cargo, salvage, mining, repair, and exploration. The gameplay for all of those is starting to come together, and we will start to have that in the near future, even if it's just in their first iterations for a 2.7, if we get a 2.7 patch, 3.0 and the future of that. But this year, a lot of that is starting to come in. Combined Arms Part 2. Torellian and Little Armada are releasing Part 2 of their Combined Arms series, Wrath from Orbit. This is basically Star Citizen Machinima, and it will be coming out this April. It's built in the CryEngine with some voice acting from the community, such as myself. It's pretty impressive. If you've seen Part 1, you know it's pretty good. If you haven't, I'll put the links to that and the trailer for Part 2 in the description below, as with pretty much everything else we discuss. I60 Gaming Festival, Insomnia Gaming Festival, big gaming festival that I go to in the UK. I'm going to be there from the 13th of April to the 17th. I'll try and stream through the event. I want to see who's there that play Star Citizen, and other games. I'll be playing Rust and lots of other bits and bobs too. A load of my friends that have appeared in some of my videos and streams will be there, including Cameron from CIG, who we will be playing lots of games with and getting drunk together. Woo! If you're around, drop me a tweet, and we can meet up for a drink, say hi, play some games, whatever. If you want to hang out, I'm down for hanging out. I literally just go there to network, drink, socialise. It's the one time I pretend I'm a normal human being. BritizenCon, so the week after, won't be pretending I'm a normal human being anymore. On the 22nd of April is BritizenCon, so from the 21st to the 23rd of April, I'll be up in Manchester and Wilmslow for this fan-led event. On the 21st, we're having a bar citizen in the evening in Wilmslow. On the 22nd, we're having BritizenCon at the Radisson Blu, just by the airport in Manchester, and then effectively another bar citizen straight afterwards. And I will be sharing a house with some of the Star Citizen streamers and content creators during that time, and we'll see what shenanigans we can get up to. But tickets for BritizenCon are still available, link in the description. Brian Chambers will be there. Alex, the voice of Anvil Aerospace and HCS Voice Pack, will be there as well. Loads of other devs, fans, YouTubers, streamers, me. There'll be a lot going on. There'll be panels and stuff as well for people to ask their questions. With that in mind, if you have any questions for devs, Brian Chambers, about Star Citizen Squadron 42, or even for me, about me, drop them in the comments below, and I'll ask people those questions if I get the opportunity to. Some of them might get asked at BritizenCon or at Devs at the Pub, and I'll put them in a video, anything that's tangible information that I can dump on you. For those few days, there might be a little interruption with a couple of my videos while I recover from the inevitable hangovers, and obviously I'll be at those events, so I won't be able to do proper videos, so just bear that in mind. That'll be like, I don't know, 5 days out of a couple of weeks that I won't be doing the videos. Dun dun dun! Remember, commenting on any of my Star Citizen videos for a given month does give you a chance to win a ship. For April, that's an Avenger Titan. So give me questions for BritizenCon, for devs and people I might meet. Tell me, are you excited about non-combat ships coming to concept, or could you care more? I am trying to promote t-shirts with my face on this month of April as well. I know it's the last day of March, but this month of April, so as well as my Patreon for those of you that want to go the extra mile. Thank you so much as well. Those Patreons and donations and subs to my stream and that sort of stuff, that really does help. So thank you so much, guys, as do comments and suggestions for videos. So feel free to suggest stuff. Very much appreciated. I do try and give perks to my Patreons, helping with referrals and random videos and messages and stuff too, so please poke me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Links to everything discussed and more below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the verse.